Hi Caroline, nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. I hope you are well. I'm actually 110% better, and I mean this. I have such a lovely energy coming in. Good morning from Oklahoma, USA. Hi Susan Direct, it's nice to see you as well. But Caroline, actually, to be quite truthful, Caroline, before we started, this lady came through. No, not Susan Direct, it's Caroline Green. Such a lot of love coming from a lady in spirit, Caroline. Such a gentle lady, such a beautiful lady, such a mother vibration, but such a beautiful vibration with it. Yeah, I have been pulled out. I was very ill for last. Actually, it's my own fault, Caroline, to be honest with you. I overdone it on the human side, and I don't mean I mean work-wise. I overdone it work-wise, and I suffered for about a good couple of week and a bit. But and I also got told off by spirit. In other words, not looking after my body as a filming input. But understand, Caroline, that this lady comes through with lots of love from the world of spirit. Such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful vibration. Lots of love being given to her from this lady. She would have suffered. I know she would have suffered towards the end, but she's such a beautiful energy around her and such a lovely upliftment around her. And she's so very, very glad that you've come through this afternoon. Yeah, I know, that's it. Physical work is when you retire. It's funny, is that you think yourself when you retire that you can still do the things that you could do before, but no, it doesn't work out that way. Hi Anne-Marie, nice to see you as well. Such a beautiful vibration, but a lovely energy from the world of spirit as well to go with you, Caroline. Just to let you know that she's very fine, that you're here. She's giving you lots of love and lots of upliftment. And she just wants you to know she's here to help you. Hi, Emily Rogers. Hi, Anne-Marie Newman. Nice to see you as well. Yes, we're back to full, hopefully, full working order in the world of spirit. We never had any problem with the world of spirit. It was my body that caused the problems. You'd understand that, wouldn't you? But anyway, Caroline, accept her love. She's also concerned with you now. She says that it's okay teaching, but you need some time for yourself. Do you understand this? We talk about overdoing it and looking forward to anniversaries coming up and birthdays and things like that. But it's how we react to them in the world of spirit when they come back to us. That love and upliftment. That's so very important for you to take time out for you. Take time out for Caroline. Take time out for me, she says. Take time out to be who you want to be. Have that time when you used to bathe in the fairy tales and the upliftment and the vibrations. Yeah, I thought so, Caroline. She is so close to you. She loves you so very, very much. And she says, the more you talk to me, the more I'll work with you. Yeah, Susan, you could be quite straight after Caroline, to be honest with you, because I got a gentleman coming through, but I'll talk to you about him in a minute. But Caroline, please know that this lady's with you so much. She's raising a cup and laughing towards you, to be honest with you. I think she preferred a cup of tea. I know she preferred a cup of tea because that's the vibration I got coming from her. That she definitely loved a cup of tea and everything else. Bear with me 1 second, everyone. I've just got an urgent message come over, but I need to check it. So bear with me a second. I'll see if I can work it out. But don't worry. Okay, that's fine. That's another church wanting the booking. But so Caroline, now she's aware of you. She knows your birthday is coming up. She's very much into you at the moment. There's also not just that. There's also other celebrations coming. I don't like people run out of coffee, so drinking tea at the moment. You explain it. See, she liked her cup of tea. I know you don't like your cup of tea, but she loved her cup of tea, and she thinks it's fantastic that. If in doubt, try it, isn't it? If in doubt, try it. But please take her love, Caroline. Please take her upliftment as well. But no, she's with you every step of the way. And she says she knows that you want special things around this time. So your mind, yeah, I know she did. Your mind is well with her today. So the love link from the world of spirit is so very, very perfect. I'm going to leave her love with you, leave her upliftment with you. But just to let you know, she's here with you and she's talking to you. Okay? So I'll leave her love. Thank you and God bless you, Caroline. I mean it sincerely. But thank you for, that explain why she's so excited to be around this time. But why is she showing me a broken heart around you as well? So there's something around you that's either upset you or caused problems around the heart condition. She's got 2 of her hands literally, she's resting them on your heart. As if she's trying to nurse it and she's trying to give you the healing and the upliftment you need at this time. You will get what you want. You will get where you need to be. But have the patience and understanding you used to have. You used to have so much patience with life. I know, Caroline. You used to have so much patience, but that seems to have been eased off now. And the reason why I know it's your mum, Caroline, is 1, she told me, but 2, the fact is that the love she's come through and the beautiful energy she came through from the world of spirit. And also she's holding a baby in the world of spirit as well. And just to let you know, she said she's with me. I've got her, I'm looking after her. So please take all their love, all their vibrations. Have a great birthday. Have your brother have a great birthday. But enjoy. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to say that, but you said it, I didn't. Okay, Caroline? But just to let her know she's looking after her and she's fine. But of course, she's not a baby anymore because as soon as you recognised her, she became like a teenager. That's how she came through. And that's the vibration. Have you noticed the way she becomes so soft, so uplifting and so loving? Non-judgmental, she said she never was. She said she just wants you to know that everything is fine and everything will get better. Okay? It takes a while to get over the pain of someone passing. It takes a while for someone to get over just living the life day by day, night by night, week by week, without looking back on past pluses and past negatives. Good morning, Jackie Kilcannon. Good morning, Mr. Beanie. So, Caroline, I'm going to leave her with you now. Leave them all with you now. She's got a beautiful dog with her. Looks like a Labrador, but that's only me. So please take their love. Please take vibration. Hi, Anne-Marie Newman. Nice to see you as well. The point is, I know you. It's strange is that my mother passed as you said, yours not long back. Mine was nearly 60 years ago, to be honest with you. But I still grieve. We all still grieve. Yeah, that's your brother's dog. I thought so. But we all grieve so differently and so upliftingly. But we also know that they're with us, they're holding us, they're caressing us. You'll feel such a touch on the side of your face. The dog is just licked the side of your face. And it's quite funny because it's, do you know what like a Labrador looks like it's laughing? This is how it's showing a picture of it coming through from spirit. So let me leave them all with you, otherwise I'll be with you all afternoon. I did promise I'd go to other people at the same time. So please know that they are listening to you. They do love you implicitly from the world of spirit. They do want you to be more your old self, but also accept that it does take a while to get better. I know she was a lovely dog, but please take them all, Caroline. Take their love and God bless you and thank you. And look out for birds' feathers, I'm being told. So it must be the angels around you as well at this time. Good afternoon, Angel. Actually, the person I want to see was Susan Darrett, to be honest with you. Hi, Emily Rogers. Nice to see you as well. But Susan, I need to go to you because I have a gentleman coming through to you from the world of spirit. Susan Darrett, I thought you were here. I have a gentleman coming through. I've got to say, a man. It's a lovely man. Such a beautiful vibration coming through to you. I've got to say an outdoors man because that's how he was. That's how he feels. He feels he was at home and out in the garden or in the fields. He was out. He was happy there. He was towards the end of his life. He was confined to home, and he is so at one with life now. He is so loving from life. I'm glad. Thank you, Caroline Breen. The healing process. We all see birds all the time, but look out for feathers, especially white feathers. Okay, Caroline. But also, I've noticed quite recently as well. Good afternoon, Karen Berry. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see your vibration. I've noticed there's a lot more robin redbreasts around at this time as well. And that's also another link to our loved ones in the world of spirit. It's seeing things out of the ordinary that actually help us. Yeah, I thought you did, Susan. They're coming through with lots of love from the world of spirit to you. And I'll tell you what, it's like looking in the eyes of pools of the soul, they say. And it's very, very true with this person. They come through with such a lot of love, such a lot of upliftment, such a beautiful energy. Yeah, such a lovely vibration. Yeah, well, that's her proof, Caroline. It explains that, doesn't it? You saw the robins coming into the. It was a way of her proving to you that even though the body dies, the love and the vibrations continues forever and ever. They link with us. They link in our hearts with us. Susan Durant, look out for that. Look out for proof from the world of spirit that your friend is coming so close to you. You'll hear soften. You might hear some little whispers in your ear as well. I know you've got lots going on at the moment, but I've found that many times that spirit will find a way of proving to you that you're doing the right thing. Just be yourself, Karen. Be your own self. Be your own uplifting. Same with you, Susan Durant. Live your life each day as if you're learning a lesson every day. And the lesson is coming from the world of spirit. Because I have a lady coming through to you, Karen. I'll bring her through in a minute. I'm just talking to Susan Durant at the moment. But the energy and the vibrations, Susan coming through. Suze. Okay. I've just been told to reduce your name to Susan. I do apologise. That's how it's coming through. I know, Karen. It's I could go back to, say, certain bullet parts throughout my life when things have happened that changed me, changed my whole life, to be quite truthful with you. And I've lived through them, and I've some are good, some are bad. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad. I'm quite sad at the moment, to be honest with you, but that's between me and someone else. But that's fine. I can't change that. But the fact is that we keep sending loving thoughts out to the world of spirit to help us and to help. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, Karen. There's a beautiful daffodil, a beautiful yellow daffodil right across your picture in the world of spirit. I know he was, Susan. I know he was so much alive. Isn't it strange is that the people we think will go on forever don't? And we think of the people who have been under pressure for so many, many, many years continue to go on and on and on, learning lessons, getting better, getting worse, getting better, getting worse throughout their lives. But the Spirit says is by you taking in what's being given to you from the world of spirit. That's the most important part about life, is learning to live the lessons, even if they're not in your favor, even if you're not feeling as good as you should do. Be positive, be that happy, be part of life, be enjoys and embrace the world of the spirit. And I know, Karen, and enjoy the love of a mother coming through from the world of spirit. All I keep smelling now is peppermints, and don't ask me why, Karen, but I keep getting peppermints. And when I'm talking about your mother, don't ask me why. But Suzanne, or Suze, he wants to raise a glass to you, but it's only a short glass. It's not a big glass. He's got the biggest smile on his face. Can I say that for the first time in a long time, he feels comfortable, he feels at home, he feels connected, he feels love, he feels part of life. He so embraces the world of spirit. Hi, Sally Bly. Hi, Bernadette Connolly as well. So, Susan, remember him not as what happened, shot glass. Yeah. You understand that, but the liquid is like is see-through. Sambuca. Okay, I'm not sure if that was his drink, but I got a very strong smell of Sambuca coming through as well. But he just wants you to know he's here for you. And he says you're due for a promotion. So something is happening around you that you're starting to raise your vibration. Yes, that's him. Yeah, I thought so, Susan. Sambuca. That's not a good drink to get drunk on. I'll tell you that now from many, many years. Many years ago experience. Not many years recently, because I don't drink anymore, to be truthful with you. Not in that respect. My phone keeps ringing. I can't. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. I lost everything. I had to answer that. It was very important. Yeah, I know I know Susie loved to drink his word, his wife. I know, but he's happy. That's the important thing. And this is why he's coming through to you with lots of love and lots of vibration. Sorry, I had to answer that phone call, but that was a very important phone call. But the funniest part about it, Spirit never leaves us. Even on that short phone call, they were still there with me. They're still giving me lots of love and lots of upliftment and lots of vibration as well. So just to let you know that everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be as it should be. But please let them know that love is being given to you permanently. And I mean that, Susan, or Suze as he puts it. But next time you think of him, next time you think of him, raise a glass and salute. And as you do that, I'm guaranteed he'll salute you back. And I mean this. So please take that love. Take so much love and vibration with you. And I'll leave his love with you. Thank you so much. There is a lady with him, a smaller lady with him, by the way, who's holding his hand. And she's just reassuring that everything's going to be fine. Understand, Karen Berry, understand that things... yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought you might, Karen. Because all I can smell is his mints. And it's quite funny, it's really. But you've got such a great gift, Karen. You have such a great love and great energy. Yeah, I thought it was his mum, to be honest with you, Susan. That's the reason he was coming through, to reassure you that everything's going to be fine, and he's got totally uplifted. So much love with him as well. So please take his love. Thank you so much, Susan. But Karen, yes, I thought it. I knew it was someone very close. I knew it wasn't Mum, but the man that's come through very much like that is drawn to you as well, and I could understand that. You have such a lovely energy around you, Karen. What but you're still. It's like you're trying to fly with one wing, and it doesn't make sense. You have the love, and you have the capabilities to do whatever you want, to go wherever you want, and to push wherever you want, Karen. I know earthly conditions restrict you on certain things. I can understand that as well. But what you must also understand is that love is very, very important. And a lot about love is being given to you as the energy and the vibration. So please know, Karen, that I know, but you'll be there. They're with you, they're holding your hands, they're pushing you forward. You know that, you feel that. Thank you, Alison. Yes, I do feel a lot better. I'm linking well with Spirit again. They're coming through with lots of love and lots of energy, as well as telling me off several times for overdoing it. But then I realised that the hard way, and I won't be doing that again in a hurry. I can show you that. But Karen, each step by the end of October, November time, things should be sorted. And I know that I know you get signs every day. So don't need to speak to them, ask them, or send them. Just feel the love they're giving you and the advice they're giving you, Karen. This uncle you have, he's a right old joker. I know that. No, he keeps playing silly buggers behind me. He keeps, but he keeps laughing with it. But again, it's making you laugh at the same time. You understand that, don't you? Okay. So let me leave that love with you, Karen. Let me give that love with you. Let me give the healing from the world of Spirit with you. But I've got to leave this beautiful yellow daffodil with you from the world of Spirit, and the vibration and the energy for you. All we can do in that respect, Anne-Marie Newman, all we can do is keep sending out positive thoughts from the world of Spirit. I know you're trying to do everything for your on behalf of your son. I know that, and I do applaud that, and Spirit applauds you as well, because you have a beautiful heart and you have a beautiful energy. But you have to remain positive. Don't let it get you down. I know it's all right saying it and doing it, but the truth is you have to remain positive and more uplifted. And the more positive and more uplifted you become, the easier life becomes and the easier love becomes as well. But you have that love and that vibration and that energy and that love as well. So please know that the love is with you. They're talking to you. They're part of you. They'll always be there for you. Okay? So let me leave their love with you. Let me leave their vibration with you. But be your best friend, Karen, because that's what you need. And Anne-Marie Newman, I know you're doing as much as you can and as well as you can. I know you worry. And the amount of loved ones that come through from spirit trying to take away the help, trying to take away the energy and giving you more hope and more of a life to cling to and all love to give to and everything else. But they're carrying you like they have bump and no one for so long. And by them carrying you, it's trying to give you some sort of breath to believe it'll happen, to love that will happen. Whatever will happen. And we can't change that. You know that. All we can do is keep remaining positive, keep being uplifted, keep sending out positive thoughts. That's the important thing. Sending out the positive thoughts. Get the spirit to send the healing thoughts out to you and the love out to you and the vibrations out to you. And it will get better. It will get better. You understand that. Things that the more you do, the easier it becomes, the more uplifting it becomes. The beautiful vibrations come from the world of spirit. And the beautiful energies coming through from them as well. But know their love is given to you is unconditional love, and I mean this. So understand, Anne-Marie, you're not alone. You'll never be on your own, ever. And keep being positive. Keep saying, yes, we will do this. Keep fighting, yes, we will do this. I actually, what you said, Alison, I've done that. Well, I haven't done it through a pillar, but I've done it in my mind when I've thought that I only wish that my mum could be here so I could sit down and be more selective on the people I pass throughout my spiritual life. But each one works on a different vibration. If we can help them to achieve life as it should be, and give them the upliftment that they want as much as we want. That's all we can ask for, Alison. We know that part of going through life, no matter how it is through life, part of life is grieving. And that could go on for a long, long time. But the thought is that them being so close to us and being able to hold us and to give us unconditional love. I know it should feel enough, but it doesn't. I know that because I miss my mother so very, very much. I miss my dad because he's actually been gone a few years. My mother's been gone many, many, many years. I often say, what would happen if she'd have stayed? How would this happen? What would this have done? How would that have done? But we can't say that because it didn't happen. It wouldn't happen and it couldn't happen. I miss someone very close to me many, 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 many years ago. In the 70s. Blimey, that's 50 years ago. I do miss her. Maybe in another life. Maybe in spirit, in lifetime, possibly. But I do miss that. I missed out on such a genuine feeling of love that I do regret. So honestly, I regret so much that how life has gone and been that. But then we have to make do with what we've got. We have to push the way we are. We have to understand that life is so very daunting. And I mean this. Life is so very daunting. And it's not a simple day-to-day thing. Life is never easy. If life was easy, we'd all get through easier, but it isn't. I think that what has done is the chance to breathe. I think that's it, to be honest with you, Alison. It took me, I'll tell you what, it took me till, it'd be 76. I think it took 6 years after my mother passed before one night I cried intensely, really, really cried, grieving for my mum. That would put me in my 20s then. She'd been gone since I was 15. And it took all that time to come out. I'm glad, but I'm glad you're finally bringing it out. I'm glad you're finally being able to talk about it, Alison, because your mum is here. She loves you so very, very much. Your brother has never left you. You know that, don't you? He's never, ever left you. I know when Kevin left, that it was so very, very difficult. It's strange, isn't it? But I think it's how we take it inwardly, Alison. That's the reason why Kevin is still around you now on the earth. He's still around you all the time. Yeah, I know. And sometimes I've grieved over my brother-in-law, actually two brother-in-laws I've grieved over. I've lost a lot of life that has been loved ones that's coming through. I know, but the fact is, Alison, that spiritual love now is what's carrying you through. But it's also that which is keeping him linked to you, because he realised how much he really felt about you. I know he's a Jack the Lad. I know he was like that on the earth. I know he thought he could make laughs and jokes, but he doesn't know. Because the love that's come through from him for you is beautiful. It's uplifting. It's fantastic. And your mother brings him through quite a lot. I mean this. She brings him. Yeah, all the time, Anne-Marie. All the time I talk to my mother. And I like to think that while I'm talking to my mother, that she's talking to me back, and because as I'm talking to her, I'm getting answers coming back in my mind, and I like to think it's coming from her, or coming from my dad, or coming from my half brother, who also passed very, very young to spirit. My brother-in-laws, they also passed to spirit as well, and I know my sisters are grieving. My elder sister's grieving. My second elder sister, she's also grieving. And I think it's a time of life where I can feel their love coming through. And I can feel that energy coming through. There's no time, Alison. There is no time in spirit. There is no time. So it could just be coming back as a Jack the Lad like he did on the earth. There's a lot of family and spirit. Of course there is. You think of all the family ones and the friends and acquaintances and workmates and just people around the corner or next door neighbours who've gone to spirit. And you'd understand that, wouldn't you, Alison Walkman? You know there's lots of love from spirit coming to you. You know there's lots of vibration coming from the world. I got a gentleman, he's very short hair on top. Actually, he's got less than me and I ain't got much, to be honest with you, Alison. But he's a lovely man. I've put in no more than 5'7", 5'8", to be quite truthful, Alison. But he's such a lovely man, such a lovely vibration. It's funny is that when they come back from spirit, originally they come back in the way that we thought they'd be. In other words, sometimes they come back being that old self, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And it's how they react to us coming through from spirit that reminds us more about them. But when they become more spiritually aware, more part of life, more into it, they come through with that love and that vibration, and they don't doubt. That's the important thing. Remember, Alison, don't doubt your abilities. Don't doubt what you're feeling from spirit. Anne-Marie Newman, don't doubt the love you're feeling that's coming from spirit. Don't doubt the love that's coming day upon day. Don't doubt the feeling you from as if someone was touching your head, like it did in the old times. Never doubt it, because the more we doubt it, the more fences we put up. But the more we accept about life, the more we understand that life is just a way of living. And it's how we handle our life, which how things go through. I've noticed, as you said, the older we're getting, the more of our loved ones are in spirit. Alison, you've got such a beautiful energy around you. Got a lovely vibration. Yeah, that often happens, Marie. You feel really like my head is being touched. That often his would be either a grandmother or grandpa, just someone trying to. It's like in the old days when if we hurt our knee and they used to rub our knee or rub our arms or rub our hands, and they touch the top of your head just to reassure us that the love of spirit is so beautiful and it's always there for us. This is what I want to give you, Alison. This is what I want to give you from the world of spirit. To let you know you are doing the right thing. There are certain things you need to change around you. You know that. There's certain things you should have got rid of, but you haven't. But that's choice, okay? So you need to work out what you want in life and where you want to go. And the more effort you put into it, the more positive you put into Alison, the more they get to love you and the more they get to understand you. Why would you? Don't doubt whoever it's coming through, Anne-Marie. It could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be an auntie, it could be an uncle, it could be a brother, it could be a sister, it could be someone similar to Charlie or someone like that who you knew, who used to meet out when he was younger. It's all part of community. They're all part of our love from the world of spirit. They're all part of our connections and their upliftment. This is why they want you to remain positive, Alison. I've got the name John coming from spirit. I don't know who John is, but I bring them through anyway. What about the spirit guides? What guides do you want, Anne-Marie? You have all different ones. You have, you might have a mother or father as a guide. You might have a grandfather. You might have as most people tend to have, is North American Indians. I've got an Indian gentleman from India itself. I've got Chinese gentlemen. You've got Japanese. You've got Brazilian. You've got Mayan. You've got Amazonians. You've got so many things. You've got Zulus, you name it. There are so many different guides and helpers in the world of spirit. And the more you get to know them and the more closer they come to you, the more they'll reassure you who that is. You're more than welcome, Bernie, anytime, you know that. But we have to love our loved ones in spirit so very much. You'll often get that, to be honest with you, Jackie. If you know someone who used to, as funny as part about it, my grandmother used to have a floral like a water. She used to dab on her top sometimes, and it was nothing. It was no flowers or nothing, but it just smelled. Yeah. It smelled very uplifting, but it also felt reassuring about life, Jackie. That's what they come through. That's the proof they come through to us. They find a way that they can to let us know they're okay. Remember that. Christina Marie Harris, anything for me could use the guidance. Your guidance is right in front of you, Christina. You sense spirit, you feel spirit. Sit quietly and link with spirit. Link with your loved ones. Find a way that you feel comfortable to sit there for a little while and talk to them. Embrace their love, embrace their energy. They'll find a way of coming through to prove to you about life continuously. Of course he would. Remember I said this, I think, many weeks ago, Alison. I had a grandfather coming through and he passed before I was born, but he comes through. Yes, because simple reason is, the fact is that, Alison, He went spirit before you were born. Therefore, you met him in spirit. The hardest thing, Christiana, be honest with you, is to sit quietly and to quieten the brain. Don't try to. Just let it flow. Just sit quietly, close your eyes and let it flow. And the more you let it flow, the more easier it becomes and the more vibrations it's come. Angel, you have such a beautiful, and I say an angel with you. She is a lovely, beautiful lady. She's 5'2", this lady. She's got the most bubbliest way of looking at things and understanding. Is fantastic. And she comes through with so much love, Angel. She is a true angel to you. You will sense her, you'll feel her, you'll embrace the love that comes through from her, because that's how she comes through with you. That's the love she comes through. That's the vibration she comes through with you, Angel. She is the one you can hear in the back of your mind when you're sitting quietly. She is the thought that comes into your mind when you're dreaming. She is the life of life to come. She's also the way of lessons to learn as we go through our life. She helps us to go over the ups and downs of life. She helps us to go through the hazards and inconveniences. That's why, Angel. That's how that's the spiritual message being given to you. Yeah, that's quite possible, to be honest with you. That sounds very much, Alison, like a Franciscan monk, but that could be me. That's as soon as you mentioned monk, I thought Franciscan order, but then that was a silent order, to be quite honest with you, and that wouldn't surprise you. But it depends if he's starting to talk through his mind or through his voice now. But angel, remember, when you link with spirit, whatever you smell, whatever you taste, whatever you feel, whatever you touch, whatever you taste is spirit. They will find whatever way possible to give you the ideas and the thoughts that you want. But they'll also give you the help when you need it. They'll also give you an upliftment when you're feeling down and feeling you need that uplifting. Christina, never doubt what you're feeling. If you're feeling something at the moment, if you're feeling confused at the moment, ask them why. Ask Spirit why you're feeling the way you are. And sense what comes through. Feel what comes through. Take a pen and doodle on paper and see what happens. Because Spirit will find whatever way they can and whichever way to get through to you, to reassure you. Yeah, that's quite possible, Alison. I used to have an uncle like that, to be honest, many years ago. The same thing. I used to get a very strong smell of cigar smoke. No, I've gave up smoking many years ago. But I could smell the cigarette, and it was such a, can I say, a jolt to the memory. It brought me back memories from many years ago, at least 50 years ago plus, when Uncle Fred was about. He loved his little cigarillos. He loved them. He thought it was fantastic. And each time it comes through, I feel that. What's that, Anne-Marie? Found a page in a book which I choose at random and choose a page at random. And it said, ghosts or not, you saved my life and I'm extremely obliged to you. Now, does that not answer questions, Anne-Marie? Does that not answer questions? It's a well-known fact. If you go to pick up a book, it doesn't matter what book it is, you open it up at a page where you don't know. You go down to the line where you don't even know, and you read that line aloud to yourself. And if you read that line aloud to yourself, you'll realize that life is not by chance. Life is not by circumstances. Life is what we make it, but with our loved ones. But using that to make you actually enjoy life. Many people buy these spiritual cards, angel cards, etc., and use them to link with our loved ones in spirit. The same sort of thing. You shuffle the cards up, open it up, and just pick a card, and look at this card and concentrate on what the card is saying. And when you start doing that, and when you start feeling it, you'll feel the life of spirit is getting closer and closer. But angel, I will come back to you, because this man's coming through with so much love and so much vibration with you. He looks very much like Captain Kirk. No. Don't begin. That's my mind, see, coming in. Star Trek. Yeah, I can understand that. But it's come with lots of love for you, angel. Lots of vibration with you. Lots of energy with you. But lots of love, and I mean this. This is the important part of life. It's holding on to the ideas, how good we are and how things go. Alison Walkman, can you please answer my question? My husband passed away a year ago. I was wondering if he... That is not been... Please don't take this wrong, Alison, but the second part of that question, does he know how much you love him? Of course he does. Of course he gives you... Of course he pays you back as much love as you give him, and more. I love you to the moon and back. I don't know what it means, but anyway, he does love you so very much. Why do you have such doubts? Because you knew that in your heart how he felt for you. I think the hardest part on sometimes is when we start looking back in past. Did they love me as much as I loved them? Did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? If only he said he could turn the clock back, he would show you how much you mean to him. And you still mean so much to him. You know that. He's become... I've got to say, before he passed, he wasn't very religious, and I mean this sincerely. But he comes through with so much love and so much devotion now, it's unbelievable. And I've got no idea what the connection is with a tent. But he brings a tent back and he's laughing away with this tent. So there must be some sort of connection to do with a tent or camping. But he was always like that, Alison. But the fact is that many men find it very hard to show how much they really love. Maybe it's the way they're brought up. Maybe it's the way they understand what life is about. But he didn't need that. I know, it's the fact is that it's very hard for him to change his way of showing the light of love that he felt for you. Because I've lost many, many people that I regret over the years of me not saying to them, and I mean saying to them how much I love them, and I always loved them. But many times we took it for granted, as though that we didn't need to say that, we didn't need to show that, we weren't brought up that way. But the fact is, they were with us. They were there with us. They were sharing our life with us. They were part of us. And that's how the love that comes through from spirit. It's knowing they were there when we wanted them, when we needed them, when we wanted the upliftment, when we wanted their love, just us two. But the fact is, that's the way he was. You know that, and you feel that. But know that his love for you is beautiful. It really, really is. Sometimes it makes you wonder. Sometimes you're not quite sure. Exactly what Alison you're saying, Alison Roper. In your own heart, he does love you as he was, and he still loves you. And I think that's the part to hold on to. That's Alison Walkman as well. Is knowing that the love is still there. He's still finding the time to come through. If there was no love, he wouldn't continue to come through to you. But he does. I know. But he's saying it now. Anne-Marie Newman, exactly the same, being given to you as well. When many husbands, many boyfriends, many girlfriends or whatever, partners, everyone's brought up differently throughout life into how they appreciate their loves, their wives, their brothers, their sisters, and each one of us is treated differently. But in the core of being part of life, being part of spirit, they come through with that love and that vibration. And that's the reason I've got two Alisons. I've got Alison Walkman. The love is fantastic. I've got Alison Roper. He's still playing silly buggers, you know it, don't you? He's still playing about. In his own heart, he was still a child in some respects. But he had to go up, and that's the hardest part in many of us who are not used to the situation of life, and not used to the situation of being part of family, is embracing the life that's very important, but also letting the people know who think about that to us. Letting people know that we miss them. Let people know that we love them. Let people know that love is continuous and it'll always be continuous. Remember, the love will always be there for you. They'll always be there uplifted with you. It'll always be part of you forever and ever. And the more of our loved ones that pass to the world of spirit, the more they come back to prove beyond doubt that life continues. The funniest part, I'll be honest with you, Alison. He comes through as quite, he comes through at the moment in the way he was before he passed, very much a Jack the Lad type thing. But as you know, as you start to get older throughout your life and your loved ones come through, you'll feel them coming through from the world of spirit. You'll feel that love that's very important to them. And you'll feel that life will continue beyond doubt. It's having that positive thought of thinking that they will continue to grow with us in the world of spirit. They only come through to us now that the way they felt before they went to spirit, because that's the way they felt that. You'll always feel that, Alison. You'll always feel him there. Alison Walkman, you have a fantastic vibration around you. Never let it go. Never release that love that's being given to you from the spirit. And understand that they're for you, they're listening to you, they're talking to you. And they just want you to remember that life goes on forever and ever and ever. And we need that proof, and we need that vibration to prove beyond doubt that life continues. I couldn't continue the way I am on working for spirit if I didn't believe. If I didn't think there was one iota of chance at me meeting my mother once I go to spirit. But I still feel, if you look at behind me in the picture, my mother is on, let's have a look, bear with me, up, down, there. See that? Oh, look, the lady there in the picture there in white. That's my mother. That was when she passed to spirit, not long before that. She would have been in late 30s, possibly, when that picture was taken. My dad is above her, you can see in the army uniform. My father went on for many, many, many years afterwards. And believe it or not, right in the middle is a beautiful picture of the midnight moon reflecting on the river. And that's one of my guides, two moons. That is him through and through. He gives me the laughter. Sometimes he's very wise. But more often he comes through to reassure me. Yes, I am human. Yes, I do have my doubts. That's what we're here for. And this is why I love this Saturday morning, because I can answer questions given to you that I give to spirit. And I always understand when someone says they give you everlasting love, is still there when they're not there. Your loved ones will always give you the love you need. They'll always give you the feeling you need. But as I say for many, many people, I miss the human side of life. I miss the human love. I miss the human cuddle from my mother. But I also miss the love of a certain person many, many years ago that I often regret not moving forward. But then that's a way of life. That doubt I will always have within me. That person, I'll always be remembered. And believe it or not, I am maybe 15 minutes from where we were all brought up together as a family, as friends. We worked together quite a lot for a while. But how things might have changed, we don't know. But I think I've done very, very well to be truthful to where I am. I've lived a great life. I've lived a lovely spiritual life. I have, technically I have 2 daughters and three stepsons, to be quite truthful with you. And I got a beautiful cat who's annoying me as per normal. She's always here. As soon as I link on, yeah, I know you're there. She's always here. She's always with me. She's always giving me the love and the protection you need. And that's yeah, that's the picture. That, believe it or not, that picture was bought to me, or was bought for me for Christmas. Someone actually painted it, and for some reason, my wife saw this painting and she said, "I've got to have that," because I have got the very similar thing in a book that I had many, many years ago, with the moon reflecting on the river. So remember that. Remember, as we come towards the end of another Saturday morning, as we come to the end of another informative messaging and vibration, I hope you understand what I've been trying to explain to many people. I hope the answers I gave to many, many people are what they wanted to hear. If it isn't, I truly apologize, because the love that I'm is still feeling now from the world of spirit goes on and on and on. And I know that whenever I sit quietly, whenever I sit and I give you the love and upliftment that I receive from your loved ones in the world of spirit, I only hope that you can feel half of what I feel and feel uplifted for just 15 minutes, half an hour, just so you can feel that love that's coming through and that vibration that's coming through. Jackie Kilgannon, I haven't forgotten you. I thought I would leave you till last, and I'm not being rude. But the man that's coming through with you from the world of spirit, you look so much like him. The love and the vibration coming from him from the world. He was a very hard-working man, because I can see a lot of calluses on his hands, to be honest with you, when he was on the earth. But he passed again with lots of love and lots of vibration coming through to you. Lots of upliftment being given to you, Cat Jackie. Never remember, he's always there with you. He's talking to you. You're talking to him. You're laughing. You've got a glass in your hand and the music's playing. I know it's playing the 60s music. I've no idea, to be honest with you. But but it is. I do understand, because the 60s music, to be honest with you, it's the sort of music I would understand. And it's the sort of music you would understand, because that's how they come through with that. They use your memories, they use your love, they use your vibrations, just to reassure you that everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be okay. Know that, Jackie, you're not forgotten. You'll never be forgotten. But this is for everyone who came on this morning. It's been the first time back on the Saturday for a long, long time. And I'm hoping that you'll understand the life the Spirit have been talking to you. Maybe you'll understand that the life they give you is so very, very beautiful. But this is for everyone, for you to know that you're never, ever on your own. Your loved ones, your family, that includes dogs, cats, budgerigars, you name it, parakeets, the mice, hamsters, gerbils, rats, you name it. Whatever part of family are with you, have been through you, have passed throughout your life, are still with you, are still there, making you laugh, making you cry. But in the end, holding you close to them, giving them upliftment and their vibration. Jackie, never forget who you are. And I emphasize this. I hope it's helped many people when I've said this today. But remember, sit quietly, close your eyes, and bathe in the love of Spirit. And I'll have a great weekend. I mean a great weekend. I'm not worried about the football, to be honest with you. I know it's wrong, but that's me. But I want you all to enjoy the experiences of life. And if it comes to a state where you have to learn a lesson that you don't want to learn, do it. Answer the questions you've been asking yourself. Be part of yourself. Embrace the love of Spirit yourself. Jackie, you'll get to where you need to be by the end of October and the beginning of November. This is straight from the horse's mouth, as they put it. So remember that. Remember their love. Remember their vibration. But always think of that. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more lifting, Caroline. I've learned that the hard way. So please take my love to all of you. All your love from the world of Spirit. And I'll speak to you soon. Have a great weekend and enjoy the sun, and God bless you all.